Thank you for joining us today on the second edition of the 24-hour World Tour of Women in Tech. Anne
Yes.
and Asil, the stage is yours.
Asil, Nama, it's a great pleasure and honor for me to host you. And this year, we wanted to give you the voice and the mic and to be able to show you to the world, to show your dreams, especially since I read about your story. In a few words, what amazed me is to read that you discovered and mapped in the sky 2 asteroids who have now a new name that you gave to them. Actually, we didn't know about their existence, and you were able to pinpoint them in the sky. And their name is Aleph, Nun, and Yud in Hebrew, which in Arabic would be Alif, Nun, Ya. And it says Asil, Nama, which is you, and again you, your identity, and Israel. Now, I want to understand what happened a few weeks ago that suddenly a biomedical future engineer started to screen the sky. Did it happen once upon a night?
I follow NASA on social media, and that's how I was actually knew about the campaigns. I received a notification that woke me up at 3 a.m. that said NASA is going live. I immediately got up and watched the live session, in which they announced some campaigns that are launching and how to participate in them, along with people talking about their personal experiences on similar campaigns. So I was very interested. I had a response from this one campaign that I was really excited about, saying that to have a chance in participating, I have to put a team together.
How did you do when they asked you to constitute a team around you? Because actually you are not a student in astronomy. I don't even know if at the Technion it's possible to be closer to your dreams and learn astronomy per se. So how did you do?
I looked for a month and couldn't find any teammates. They also offered to look for people in my area that can join me, but were also unsuccessful. I then approached them and told them that I'm really interested in joining the campaign. Even though I don't have a team, I would love to be given the opportunity to do something that I'm really passionate about. It gave me a feeling that I'm being a part of something big and amazing, regardless of how small the part I was playing. But I was very glad to have the chance to make my first step in doing something that I love. And eventually, I got to walk out with the astonishing achievement.
Can you give us some elements of background about who you are?
Well, first of all, I'm always asked about what led me to the field of astronomy. Coming from the field of biomedical engineering, well, astronomy has always been a hobby of mine. I just love it. And I say, why to be limited in one field when you can do more? We should always try to spread our horizons and reach for the stars.
So you said that you are a student at the Technion in Haifa and that you are in 4th year of biomedical engineering.
Yeah.
So you came from a family of teachers, or more accurately, even deputy directors on both sides, your mother and your father's side. And can you say something about your education and the values that you had at home?
I come from a family that supports science, and they always pushed me to be better and achieve more. They are very supportive about me following my dreams and passions. Since I was little, I was curious about the universe that we live in and what's out there beyond the world that we know. And I think despite all the progress done in the field, it is still unknown to us who don't really know where and how it started or where it ends. So I think space is magnificent. It still astounds me whenever I read or see programs about space. It has become a part of who I am to know all about it.
I heard, and actually I knew startups that were working using biomedical technologies in order to screen, for instance, and detect the evolution of our skin and be able to predict or to react immediately for any change and any evolution in our dermis, especially to prevent skin cancer, melanoma.
Mhm.
So when I heard about your story about detecting stars in the sky, I said maybe she has used one of the biotechnology of one of the labs in the Technion and applied it to the sky. Is that so? And if not, can you describe us the technologies that you used?
I've been working in the lab for a year now, and the portion of what I do at the lab is segmentation for ultrasound imaging of the cardiovascular system. Therefore, my work gave me a huge advantage to be able to do for the camera more like faster and more efficiently than others. So yeah, that helped me a lot.
You apply the technology out of the medical space into the physical space, which is really clever, and that's how we detect, we at least detect the genius. Now, I was really curious about you, and I must say that I was moved by your story, not only because we co-founded Women in Tech, in which you will be an eminent member now, you and all the students with you, but also by the fact that one could think that you are living in a remote area. Okay, you're studying in Haifa, which is one of the 3 biggest cities in Israel. But you come from a remote village that I never heard about, and you managed to reach NASA, to touch their heart, to convince them to give you the chance, even though you did not comply with the basic requirement of having a team. So you were a bit pushy, assertive, one would say. And you succeeded in being faster than everyone by implementing a technology. And I said, if I could invest in this woman, I would. And you will be an entrepreneur. I don't see you working just in a lab. I see you managing projects. I am very proud with Women in Tech Israel and with Women in Tech Global that we had the chance to be your first stage, your first interview ever. And I'm sure it's not going to be the last one. And maybe before we conclude, I want to ask you, do you have further dreams? Do you have further plans maybe for next week, next month, next year, whatever? Tell us, because I think you are very inspiring and you are a role model for the younger generation in Israel, but not only in Israel. So I want to know, after you have 2 asteroids, which are called Ani, now that you have that, what's next?
Well, about what's next? Well, I'm about to finish my first degree in biomedical engineering. After that, I'm starting my master's degree in the same field. But I do want to continue following my passion for astronomy. I actually signed up for the next NASA campaign in June.
For the first challenge, the one you actually succeeded in identifying 2 asteroids, I think in March, you were alone. But for the June challenge, you will not be alone. You have 3 other women joining you, maybe as young as you are, from Kfar Kana. We are expecting for more asteroids maybe to come from you. And we wish you good luck for this new session of the challenge.